But one thing before we start, because I did have a topic today, my start topic, but I want to ask you just something quickly, because you've been playing Rise and Download.
Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
I'm doing a Rise wave, man.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man. How you feeling about it?
You know, I've been sleeping on it, man. I was mashing it when it first came out, mashing it with Sunbreak. I don't know what made me stop. When the man picked up the controller again and we're back at it, mashing.
I think it might have been GU, no? Like
No, it wasn't GU.
No. Rise made me stop GU.
Yeah. Basically, that was the same with me. That was the same because we were on Rise, and then we stopped Rise to play GU.
It made you stop GU.
Yeah. Because we were on Rise, but then we stopped Rise to play GU.
Okay.
No, we stopped GU to play Rise.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how it was. So I don't know. I don't actually know why you stopped, but
Nah, neither do I.
playing Greatsword now.
Great sword, man. Man's on a great sword wave. You know what I'm saying?
Greatsword sick. GU got you into Greatsword, and then you transitioned into Rise.
Into Rise, yeah.
And now you're seeing the true power of Greatsword.
Greatsword is crazy, bro.
I won't lie, like it was a lot of fun playing Greatsword in Rise.
I remember
like Rise.
when me and you both gone Greatsword crazy.
In base Rise, it was so much fun. But in Sunbreak, bro,
He got busted.
Bro,
He got so busted. But if you're not good with Greatsword in Sunbreak, you ain't doing shit.
yeah.
But I didn't touch it because the monsters were moving so much.
Yes.
Like, I couldn't.
Yeah,
My skill level wasn't.
They're moving crazy.
Yeah.
They're actually moving crazy.
Yeah.
But one thing I like about Rise is the whole like switching skills, different layouts, buttons and shit. So you can place Greatsword 2 styles. You got the more slower, harder hitting style, and you got the combination style, which makes it a bit faster.
Yeah.
Which actually lets you fight those monsters a bit better.
Yeah.
That's great.
I was using that style. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like it quite a lot, and it's quite cool going into Wilds. I mean, we're not going to talk about too much about Wilds today, but just bringing a topic in. It's just been Gamescom. Gamescom just went past.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so when you guys are watching this, Gamescom was probably 2 weeks previous, maybe 3, 4.
Yeah.
But for us, it's fresh, and the stuff I saw, it was looking good.
It was looking good.
I'll be honest, I didn't really see too much of it. I think I saw Monopoly, you know. I probably saw a little bit, but I wasn't too heavily into it.
Yeah.
But I've noticed this about me with certain games that are coming up. Like, I don't look at it too much as it leads up to it. There might be bits and bobs that I take a look at, but it's when I jump into the game kind of fresh. Like, what the fuck is this?
You were saying that's what we were saying.
Discussing this the other day as well. Like, I think personally with Monster Hunter as a game, watching it, you can't really, you don't really get a bit like much of a grasp of what the game's gonna be like. I mean, yes, you can get some sort of idea from watching the videos and what gets put out, but you truly feel like you know what you're getting once you play or get your hands on it and play like the demo or whatever it may be. Like, that's when you're like, yes, this game is gonna either be really good or really shit.
But to be honest, no Monster Hunter game's been shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think you're always in for a good treat.
Yeah.
It just depends how much the treat excites you personally.
How much you're going to enjoy it. How much you're going to enjoy it. Because you know you're going to enjoy it. It's just the level of that enjoyment.
No, that's it.
Yeah, so I mean, I would recommend looking at some stuff. Maybe I was saying some stuff because Greatsword was looking good. I don't know. Greatsword, we didn't see too much Greatsword. We saw like Longsword. Longsword's looking pretty flashy. We saw
Longsword is looking crazy.
Yeah, man.
Longsword is the new face of Monster Hunter anyway, so they're gonna keep making it look pretty, man.
Yeah, bro.
Pretty much.
Great, pretty much every weapon I saw is looking good. Apart from Insect Glaive. One thing in Insect Glaive, I don't know if you know.
About the aerial stuff.
Yeah, you can't fly anymore.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. But in a way, a lot of the flying maneuvers that you kind of do in Rise, I feel like they're like Rise skills anyway. Like
they're not even. They're introducing World.
Swear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I ain't played World like that. So.
Yeah. But it was new to World. Like Inside Gate before that was literally kind of just on the ground. You can jump up, but it wasn't like an aerial thing. It was a World.
Okay, it was more.
But so I think this game they're bringing it back to more for you style.
Okay.
And T was actually fan of it because he's played it mostly in for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Like from what I can remember from in World, it was like the damage output compared to what you would be able to do on the ground was very minuscule compared.
Yeah.
Like, and then even in Rise, to be fair, they upped the damage for aerial stuff.
I think it's pretty good in there.
Really good.
It was good, but I do remember like sometimes when I want to hit harder, I'm actually doing combos on the ground more than aerial. Yeah. I feel like with the aerial, it's just like more what's the word I'm looking for? Is it AOE? More
well, you get more hits. Multiple hits.
More DPS.
Yeah.
That's it, more DPS.
Yeah.
Well, no, DPS, because DPS means damage per second. If you do more damage per second on the ground,
no,
it's just more hits.
More extra hits, more hits. Because the way fancy shit.
Yeah,
Man's doing the samba.
You're just Eric. Is that any done?
Just claim I'm doing good.
That's any done. That's
the game dance. That's the game dance.
I just remember, the bug. The only thing that my bug needs to do, is go get the 2 fruits that I need. I say fruits,
extracts.
Extracts. Yeah, extracting the
I
fruits
think
for
it's
the monster.
attacker and maybe the white one.
Yeah, and then you can start doing this shit.
Yeah, you can do that stuff. Yeah.
A minute I got that, I'm in the air doing this.
Speaking of the insects, I heard that the insects are going to be a bit more versatile now as well.
Yeah, it's actually mixed into the combo. Cause before you need to send it out and then start attacking. Yeah. Now you attack and it sends out with the attacks and grabs it for you.
Okay. Yeah. So I think if you attack a certain part, it will just go and grab it. Like that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's gonna happen. And
no,
that's what it looks like. Doesn't it?
When you use your certain moves, it's gonna fly out, and when it flies out, it grabs it.
Yeah,
and then it'll bring it back to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
So
that'd be pretty handy, actually.
Yeah, I think they're kind of thinking of switch axe, because in the past switch axe was mostly just the sword. Axe was just something. Mostly you were in the sword, but then when you come to Rise and World, they boosted the axe mode more. Definitely in Rise, axe mode is really good.
Yeah, because they added the files into the axe mode as well, so it made it more of a actual thing that you'd want to use.
Yeah, and it's similar here, where now they're bringing it as a whole package of a weapon. Where the insect isn't just something you need to do, then you start fighting. It's something you do while you're fighting.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
so they're implementing the insect to being more part of the weapon than what it was before.
Yeah,
I mean it's in the name of the weapon, so it has to be part of it.
Before it's just something to grab you the extract and then you just fight.
Exactly.
So
that was frustrating at times, because when the extracts goes, I'm like, fuck, now I need to go get this.
The buffs again,
and then
slows down for 20 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it can be annoying, but
and it doesn't feel intuitive as much. So,
it felt like I think we mentioned it in the last episode anyway, that Insect Glaive was my first weapon that I picked up.
Oh yeah.
But I even remember when I used it then, it was like, oh, I'm gonna send this thing out. It's gonna do what it needs to do. It's gonna come back. I'm gonna attack. That goes away. I've got to do that again, and then I've got to come back, and then I'm gonna attack.
Repeat that process.
Yeah,
but now your hunts were 30 minutes. So
exactly.
The amount of times you have to do that.
Exactly. So now with the change that they're making, it just feels like it'll be more smoother using the weapon as well. Yeah. It'll feel more natural to use the insect to send it out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So I'm
hyped. Let's call it the right thing.
Kinsect. Yeah, it's Kinsect.
Yeah.
I am hyped for this game now. Before I wasn't too sure, because I was worried that the gameplay I liked from Rise and Sunbreak wouldn't carry on, but it seems like a lot of it kind of is in some ways. So I'm excited, and I can't wait to jump in with you guys and all my other friends.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
And crossplay as well. So
man's gonna be playing that HD.
Speaking of what you said about the going from Rise into this game as well, is because in Rise the gameplay was very quick, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was quick.
And this game looks like it's gonna be more like World than Rise. But what I do faster than World, but slower than Rise. And I think what they've done, it does look like that transition that they're going to make into it. It just seems right. It doesn't seem like we've lost anything from Rise, but we know that it's going to be slower. Do you know what I mean? But it doesn't feel like we're losing anything from what we got in Rise.
Well, I think I don't know if I can agree with that. Well, we've definitely inherently, if you're going to go slow, you're going to lose something. But the things you have lost,
it doesn't feel like
it's not. I mean, it's going to feel like it.
I mean,
if you can jump in the air with Y-Bugs, it's going to feel like it. I think what you're trying to say is the things that you do lose, it's not going to hamper your gameplay.
Yes.
You're still going to enjoy the things that are there, because of just the differences are still very engaging, still very interesting. That's what you're trying to say, right?
Exactly.
I'm with that. Because I was pretty much going to say the same thing. Like the Y-Bugs, they just add extra combos, man. Yeah. Like as I'm back to Greatsword, as I'm playing Greatsword, like just being able to Y-Bug in the air and then charge in the air, like I'm doing aerial Greatsword, it's sick.
That got me gassed.
That was sick.
That got me so gassed.
You do the swing afterwards, it carries that charge.
Yeah. Like one of my favorite things, speaking from Greatsword, is I can't remember what it's called, but the other move where you can drag yourself away from the monster and it sheaths the weapon away for you.
And that's the power charge.
And that's the power charge
as well. Like
that was
just amazing. And it adds
maneuverability
into
it's great. It's great.
into a greatsword, which is a clunky weapon. Like where you don't you can't move around a lot.
It's fast.
Yeah.
It gives you that option, which is amazing as well.
So,
Yeah.
and that type of option, it probably isn't going to be there, and that's totally going to be fine. I think.
Yeah.
Depending on the game, we'll see when we play. When we play, we'll let you guys know.
That's it. Yeah.
You guys, stick with us.
Yeah.
You'll see us. You see us some gameplay. Maybe we'll do some live gameplay. Some first gaming streams.
Yes.
Yeah,
that'd be sick.
What Smash Bros gaming streams? Yeah.
Come on, play some wild.
Come on, make sure you like and subscribe and that.
Yeah, keep up.
You be getting that.
You be getting that.